Hello everyone, I am Tacet, and today we are going to be going over the Gems of War Guild Wars, week 21, day 1. It is a yellow day, and other than that, this is the first Guild War battle we actually get to do under the new patch, with the most noteworthy thing being that 4 times matches no longer cause a mana surge. So we'll get to see how that goes. We'll pretty much just go with our standard yellow. Didn't we end up making another weird yellow team? Yes, we did. I believe it was the one with the drain and everything. Let's see. It wasn't this one. This was the rush yellow. That was not the one I was referring to. Yellow True, I believe it was. Yes, Gorgolfa, Sir Gawain, Uriali, and Exynos. Exanos? X? Let's just call him Mr. X. Mr. X. But, yeah, let's go try this again. I'm pretty sure I'm going to switch back to my other one, but this worked surprisingly well. Let's just hope it doesn't randomly lose now that I'm doing it, but let's double check one last time. Yep, it is indeed a yellow day. And in we go. Hello, Amanda. Welcome. Hello, Strawn. Welcome as well. Welcome, welcome. Okay, right off the bat, we're getting a lot of yellow. That is definitely perfect for a yellow day guild war. We obviously want as many yellows as we can possibly take. He goes for the extra turn. We'll take our own extra turn. And I guess we'll top off those yellows so we can start Gorgolfing. Gorgolfing. And there we go. Get everything rolling. Double check what's on the board. Doesn't look like much. We'll go through to true damage. And we do get that slight boost ratio from that undead. 31 damage to everything. I'll take it. Take the extra turn that's just sitting there. Throw a Sir Gawain, because why not? Good job, Sir Guild Wars. You got this. He'll win all the Guild War battles. Okay, just in case, you know what? It's only a 25% chance. You better not revive or else you get green. Good, okay. And down it goes. Hello, Jeremy. Hello, Humberto. Hello, War. Hello, Henny. Welcome, welcome. Hello, JZG. What's up? Not much. Not much at all. Let's see. 7,363 Guild War today. Very nice. Yeah, we'll get to see if we do any better this time around, as well as throughout the entire week. Because we don't need to deal with the excessive mana that can start piling on us really quickly. So that's one whole less stressful thing that we need to worry about. Like, double wisp won't be as annoying anymore. It's still going to be bad, but not as bad. So we'll see. I haven't actually really went up against many double wisps lately. It feels like magically all of a sudden everyone just stopped using wisps. I know they're still out there and a lot of people still do use them. I'm pretty sure consoles is flooded with them right now. Okay, this is really bad. He's getting way too much mana. Well, apparently the fix didn't really do much for us then. What even was that turn? That was his first turn. Like, that he didn't get to do like multiple or anything. That was literally his first turn. Rip. Well, we lost. What's our comeback method at this point? I guess just take a skull and wait it out a little bit. We could take blue as well. I'm actually leaning towards blue. A blue that still keeps the skull distract. And then we take another blue. Oh, we're frozen. Hello. Hello, freeze. But I'm trying to get Uriali up right now. Ooh, that move right there. The amount of value it will get from casting Mercy. Though it only goes into a single Valkyrie. So if I take the blue, the Valkyrie will have nowhere to aim. Even though he gets a lot out of that. Aha! So she does miss. Which was what we were going for there. Everything is basically end our turn, so we'll just move that over. And that does give us an Uriali. I kind of want to hold this for a turn, mainly because Corvash will die. So I kind of want it dying to a skull or something, just so we can replace it. So if we can find a way to get him to hit us with a skull, that'd be great. But I need to deliberately get hit here. Come on, hit us. No, not with Corvash! I hate that that goes through. Now we have a Uriali that has 0 mana. Rip, we lost. Let's see. I tried getting that summon in. Didn't quite work out. The only backup plan at this point is get the next Uriali off. Hope we can land it. Get another one off and kind of go from there. This blue would have to surge. Is that even enough? Do we have +1 on blue? I don't even remember. It's probably on our yellow, so let's take the yellow instead. Oh, we didn't surge, and it was on our yellow. But it didn't surge, so that didn't quite work out. I could hope he takes a skull. Oh, or do that. That works too. So we'll throw that down. Get ourselves a summon. So that'll do something at least. Unfortunately, that is blocking most of our color though. So we will just have to skull here. We'll get Corvash, and now we need to rush to get any last little bit of mana we can. Upset will land. And he does land his Valkyrie too. There goes Corvash. Here we go. You got this. Solo them. He actually can. They have low enough HP at this point that we are able to one-shot pretty much everything we do. So we have a slight chance still. The only problem is there's way too much blue on this board that we can't really do anything about. Ooh, Skull. Okay, if we can get Corvash killed, that'd be great. He just got cleansed as well, so that gives us some potential. Come on, we need that undead army. Where can I go that Valkyrie will not like me moving? Nothing really good. I gotta go for something that guarantees me full mana, so we'll go for that. Please miss. No, no, no. Come on, our one chance of winning. Well, we gotta get all of our mana back without getting hit by a skull or without him doing anything. That's gonna be hard. Well, we'll move. Luckily, if it does convert that, we do use all that yellow. We are frozen at the moment, though, so we're gonna have to take the 3 pair instead of the 4. We didn't get the surge. Come on, we didn't even get the surge. I will have to take that yellow into his skull. Come on, if we could just get 1 kill, we actually have a chance of winning. If we can get some good summons. We got this. Valkyrie, somehow miss, even though literally the entire board is an extra turn for you. I don't even think there's a single color it can miss on. But maybe, just maybe, it might hit that 1 color. Nope, that's dead. That is super dead. Well, that didn't work out well. That first turn was absolutely insane. It killed half our team with 1 turn before we even got to do anything. Well, didn't get anything there. You know what that means? Back to the classics. We're gonna lose on the easiest day. Gotta stick with what works. The Gorgolfa, Moloch, Amnesia, Famine. Hasn't really failed us yet. Hello, Ethan. Oh, I like how I switch into a team that's actually worse against the thing, because the other team actually had Devour protection. So no, this one will still work out though. We just have to be, we just have to make sure we keep draining it instead, and go along that strategy. So that skull we just ignore. Try for a brown, didn't get it though. Please stop getting so much mana in 1 turn. Hello, Ethan. Hello, Satharia, and hello, Dinos Go Roar. Yesterday at the end of your stream, you said you're recruiting. You left your guild to join yours, but couldn't find it. Is it invite only? Can you do the requirements? We do have requirements to the guild. It's 1 million gold per week. Let's see. It's 1 million gold per week, 300 trophies, 1.5k seals, and level 3 on all the guild sentinels. But yeah, if you can easily do that each week, then yeah, we could definitely go get you. We still have 2 slots remaining. It's pretty much the same requirement that all the upper guilds have. Except slightly different. Every single top guild runs it slightly differently. How do we go about this? I think we drain him, let him get a skull, and then go from there. I'm not going to worry about that yet. Actually, we could just take it out with a skull if we want. We'll move that over. Okay, Ethan. Well, I'll go add you then. What's your invite code? I can go add you right now. But yeah, if anyone else is interested, we still do have 2 slots left. Well, after Ethan takes that one, we'll only have 1 slot left. So if anyone can do the requirements I just mentioned and are interested, we do have 1 slot left now. Well, we'll go through the Famine on the Valkyrie there. Yourself a Gorgolfa. And Moloch that before he gets to do anything. And I guess green. Basically just need the biggest spread. Whoa! Finally, we're getting the AI's luck. Oh, I can't move that down. The blue's in the way. If that blue wasn't there, we could get an okay move. I don't believe we have any other drop that we can use. Famine isn't really worth it at the moment. I might just take a skull. Oh, wow. That was a lucky skull. That was a really lucky skull. And now that we've removed everything, we can just throw a Famine into Moloch, I believe is the plan here. Actually, yeah, no, let's do the Moloch first. I was hoping he would take his mana there. I guess there wasn't any available. He should have taken it. And now all we have to do is poke it with anything. We can literally kill it with a Gorgolfa at this point. And down it goes. Oh, Maximuse, did you get her already? Well, thank you. So I don't even need to add you. Well, we already added you, but you know. I don't need to go and manually do it. Thank you for that, Maximuse. Yeah, I know. We lost. No. One lose. Oh, well. We're actually pretty high up right now, given that we're missing 2 people. But it's probably because a lot of guilds haven't done their battles yet. We're in 4th right now. I feel bad for Power Gems. Their whole guild ended up falling apart recently. I think there are like 22 out of like 30 people right now. Power Gems, Power Gems, Power Gems, Power Gems. There's somewhere here. Power Gems, Power Gems. Wait, we're actually up against them. I could just look up there. Oh, there they are as well. But yeah, they were down to like 20 out of 30 earlier. I have no clue what exactly happened, but something happened in their guild and this everyone left. It's happened sometimes. It's happened to my guild a couple times. As you can see, almost every single week we keep losing a few people. It's either just because people are taking a break from the game, or some people quitting, or just some people going to other guilds and stuff like that. It happens over time. Anyways, next battle. Let's see. What to do here? We'll go for nothing. Oh no, we'll go for probably a Gorgolfa. Take some green while we're at it. Need to make sure we keep poking the famine in case we need it. He is using an all-giant team, surprisingly enough. All-giant isn't particularly good. He could actually accidentally be using his PvP team right now. That or his defend team to give people free giants, because I don't think you would set that as a legitimate team. That, or at least some people are being creative for once, instead of throwing down the meta every single time. It's actually kind of nice, this guild. Most of the battles we've had so far, even though I did lose to the 1, aren't really teams that get used excessively. So it's always nice to see some different teams. Don't get to see that too much in Guild Wars at the moment, because it's so saturated with the most overpowered teams that people can possibly create. So that's the only real issue with it. Well, we'll go take ourselves some browns. Go get Gorgolfa rolling. Ooh. No, 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 no. Don't even think about it. We need to go get Famine up so badly. There we go. He's already trying to target it. Luckily, none of his team... Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. Cyclops can now hit any target. He used to only be first target, so he does have some pretty high single target damage now due to that. Well, we'll go and just throw down a Moloch for now. He's actually going to have a lot of durability that we'll have to hit through. They have very high HP values, and this team is not really good at doing a ridiculously high amount of damage. It's good at not losing. It's not good at winning quickly, that is for sure. KrissTigger, where are you when we need you? The most obvious KrissTigger plays ever, and we don't have anything to do with it. Well, we'll go for this one next, because we already know for sure we have enough damage to kill him with 1 skull. So if we can just find ourselves 1 skull, we'll be good to go with that. Get ourselves some explosion, right on yellow, all the color we use. There's the skull I wanted, and that will give us some more famine as well. Full famine, actually. Ideally, explosion would work here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is there any guaranteed chance? I believe if we explode purple, there is a guaranteed chance that we get it. Let me double check. I'm deliberately not going to take that purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it is a guaranteed chance that it will not miss. And down he goes. Oh, and we get an extra turn. How perfect. So, Famine next. Probably on first slot, since we're going to be hitting him with skulls anyways. Speaking of skulls that we're hitting him with, there's skull number 1. Skull number 2? Well, that was convenient. And can we get skull number 3 and 4? That would be even more perfect. Let's take the poke, get our explosion, and another poke, and 1 more skull will do it. If we could find one. Or Famine, that works too. And down it goes. Hello, Robert! Hello, Daniel, welcome. Hello, Stu. Hello, Peace is a Lie. Hello, Jay. Hello, Tesco. Hello, Bloodstained. Welcome all, welcome, welcome. And hello, Sathriel. Did I miss that much chat? Yes, apparently I did. What's a good team for this week? This week as in all giants, or just in general? As far as an all-good giant team this week, a Ural with basically 3 of the event troop is what I'm most likely going to be using for farming 1 trophies. It's pretty cheap, since all you need is a Ural plus the event troop that you will already be able to get as many copies as you want. Other than that, yeah, basically just run any all-giant team that runs both Ural plus the new troop that was added. If you want to try getting those 500 bonus gold every single battle. Of course, don't do that within the context of in the context of Guild Wars, but for PvP and such, you'd probably want to run a all-giant team for most of this week. All giants aren't the best, but 500 gold for how quickly you can win on some of the lower battles is quite a bit amount of gold that you can get. you'd probably be able to farm gold at about 50% quicker rate. Almost, maybe a little bit slower than that. But it's definitely going to be a lot quicker to farm gold this week than what is normally possible. Ooh, that extra turn plus that freeze. Okay. We can take brown, so we'll go get that. Too bad he didn't freeze. Oh, there we go. Well, that was at least slightly convenient. Well, I was about to say at least he... I was hoping that he would freeze the Gorgolfa so we could just cleanse it, which he ended up doing. So I guess that kind of works. Because any freeze that goes on him just gets instantly denied. I believe we got an extra turn there, but he got stopped by the famine. Even if we do... Yep, there it goes again. We keep getting extra turns, but we keep getting frozen on that famine. So yeah, that is not actually netting us extra turns. So we do need that full AoE drains. I mainly need it so we can hit those other troops of his. I have a Moloch just sitting here. I'm going to need to throw it down. Mainly because I need to wait till he gets a little bit higher on his mana before I throw anything. So right here, there's an extra turn of blue. There really is no point in me taking it. Because we're going to automatically gain, or automatically lose our turn. Though I can't not take it, so... Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. I thought she was still frozen. Whoops. Okay, well, we don't automatically lose our turn. Scratch that. We'll go explode these yellows. Try getting Moloch all the way up. Still got the first extra turn, even though we lost our second extra turn there. So as long as we get one of them, it's, we still get to maintain our turn. Take the skull right there. That's one less wisp we need to deal with. And free turn, though we're frozen on first slot, so we don't actually get to maintain that extra turn. We'll still get that one extra damage. I kind of want to go for the famine instead, though. Just to make sure he can't do anything. You know what, we're still going to go for the skull. Mainly because we'll easily be able to poke it from there. Oh, no, 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 no. Yes, easily be able to poke it from there. Nope. Nope. Nopey. Many nopes. Okay. Well, today might be a double lose day. We'll have to see. Also, to answer the question of the title of the stream, no, it's not any easier. It's like, did all the bug fixes help? No. Not at all. Though I don't think they were really aimed to help that much. They were mainly just bug fixes of things that they needed to get patched. But yeah, Wisp is still just as annoying as it's been. This was the first Guild War Wisp we got to face since the change, and it is definitely just as strong as it's always been. That is for sure. We still should be able to win this battle, though. It was just a lot more annoying than it had to be. And, of course, we lose a lot of points. Though we already lost so many points from the other battles, so it's not going to be too big a deal, I guess. Don't kill it. I need it to live. Where to go, where to go? I guess we could go take the brown right there. Oh, but then that gives him all the red he'll ever need. Well, I guess we go green then. In a way that doesn't give him skulls. Ooh, he still found the extra turn. That's not good. So do we rush the famine or do we throw our ability? I believe we rush the famine. Can we get his mana? Yes, yellow right there. Does that give him a skull? No, it does not. So we got our famine. We got our skull. We're not frozen at the moment, so we can take our skull, throw the famine, and then throw that for almost a kill. I think it's going to be about 40, 50 short. Yeah, 45. Right in between. So we could try a brown into a red extra turn. I'll take it. Oh, exactly so. Perfect. Did we take greens? Double greens? Sure. Didn't get the extra turn off the top, but a lot of mana right there. At this point, we might as well just get the famine up. Is that surge enough mana? No, it is not. So even if we surge, that would not be enough mana. Oh, wait. We lost. Oh, no, we lost. Hold up. Okay, how do we go about this? We either have to take a... We have to take this green and hope somehow we get Famine's mana as a cascade, which is almost impossible. Or we have to throw the ability and hope we somehow get a skull next turn, which is also nearly impossible because it's most likely going to take that blue. Or that blue, both of which would not really net us a skull chance. Yeah, we just lost. There's no way we can get Famine up. Because if we take the green, even if it surges, it's only 22 mana. And he's going to kill us off the mana burn damage. So yeah, we're going to tap it. I need to somehow get a skull. Our only chance of winning is somehow getting a skull off this board right now. Or a triple brown. That's the other one. Take that blue down. Wait, what was the blue down? Would have been. Fail. Would have been a better move? I didn't even notice it. Let's see. Well, we'll take this green. We take this green up. There's a 3 brown chance there. And that would be our only chance of winning at this point. Didn't get it. Dead. No, a double defeat. Well, what a horrible, horrible way to start off this week. 4,005 something. That's pretty low, but better than nothing, I guess. Rip. That double lose. 4,563. Oh well, it'll happen sometimes. Ban wisps. We need a banning system for Guild Wars. Ban all the wisps. Still in 4th though. We're probably going to drop down to 6. Hopefully we can maintain top 6 for once. It's been a while since we've actually been able to keep it. I really wish we could get back to number 3 like we were. For about the first 8 weeks that Guild Wars started, we were getting 3rd or higher basically every single week. It was kind of nice. Nowadays we haven't been doing that. But, oh well. Let's go and claim our PvP real quick. Probably go and do a little bit more PvP. But before we do, let's go do the dungeons real quick. Just wipe them out. So, green today. So we'll go grab those. Fight them all. It'll only take a matter of seconds since they drop so easily. Should we go do like a Rowan sweep with them? What's the quickest thing we could throw at them that's not Bombot team? Let's see. What's this sacrifice version that we could do? I don't think I have a sacrifice team set up right now. A really quick Elspeth for sacrifice team. Oh, we could always run a Mercy team. A quick guards avatar Mercy. Let's go run that. It was a chance for 4 times blue on the top, but it didn't fall. Oh, okay. So we wouldn't have gotten it anyways, so it wouldn't have mattered. Though, yeah, that probably would have been a better chance to go for the extra turn chance. But regardless, it wouldn't have been it, so I guess it didn't matter that we didn't see it. So we'll move that down, get a lot of manas, and an extra turn somehow. Wasn't that a 3-pair? Did we just extra turn off a 3-pair? Let me replay that. Pretty sure that was a 3-pair. Pretty sure we just extra turned off a 3-pair. Based on me looking back at it again after the fact, it looks like we did disband. Unless it was off the top. I'm not going to look at it extensively. But I'm pretty sure we just extra turned off a 3-pair right there. Let's see. Oh, Bloodstained. I don't have access to inviting you into the other guild. You would have to ask Techni to do it. He's the highest level person in the game, who's also the person that runs that guild. You shouldn't need the re-invite though. If you just go check your or his guild things, if you got the invite once, there should be that guild showing up in the things. Clicking the invite and accepting it doesn't automatically put you into the guild, though it should. But it doesn't automatically put you into a guild. It just allows you to be able to see it when you search for guilds. So just look for the Sparkle Glitter Walruses? Sparkle Walruses? I forget the exact name. But something Walruses. If he just looks in his things, you should be able to see it still. Well, battle number 2. But yeah, I don't actually have access to being able to invite you into that guild, unfortunately. Yeah, Glitter Walruses. The one that Bridget just said. That one. Sparkle, sparkle, glitter, glitter. His new guild name is mainly reference to the fact that the guild or that the devs guild is called Sparkle Ponies. So that's why he made the Glitter Walruses as a meme onto the name of the devs guild. Yeah, every single dev in the game, or almost every single dev, is in the guild of Sparkle Ponies. Alright, we'll go take that over. Throw that down on browns. Get rid of all this junk. And we get a map out of the junk. Throw down guard avatar. Go rebuild from there. Come on, extra turn that's not red. Okay, I guess we'll take that brown even though it's not much. That was not even enough mana to get to full. So we'll just throw Mercy there. Get that rolling. Get a nice Hellcat down anywheres. And that'll be a match from there, if we can get alignment. Do we throw this on yellow? I say yes. There we go, that's a match. Way more than enough. Way, way more than enough. The king, Gloomleaf. Not much of a king. That is a pretty pitiful king, that is for sure. Though pretty much all these battles are. I believe by this weekend we should have dungeons unlocked on my other account. So I'll be able to start doing content for that. Because that's going to be like a little thing in its own. Like how on earth we'll end up being able to defeat the dungeons on the easier account. Like obviously for us on this account it's just a cakewalk. Because we have everything. And we can just use whatever overpowered team we really want to use against them. And it's going to be really easy. But on the other account where we have almost nothing, it's going to be really, really difficult. I have gotten some experience to do that already when I was doing the beta testing for a while back. But yeah, we'll be able to try it on the live account now and see how that works out. It won't be any different. It's still going to be equally as hard. We'll get to mess around with it with what we currently have on the other account. Probably get to do that a bit on Sunday because I don't believe there's any new content coming out this weekend. So that'll be kind of what we'll do as our new content. By getting the dungeons on our other account and then mess with dungeons. It could take us like an hour to do all the dungeons on my other account. It takes us like, what, 5 minutes? Not even if I was playing with extremely serious teams. But on that account, it'll probably take it like an hour to try to kill these 3 battles, if not even longer. If we even had the capability to do it. But there we go. There's our free resources. And that's done. Also, we have nothing else to spend this stuff on anymore. I don't know if I'm going to keep throwing it on these little things or not. I threw a couple of them on it. These color stones. The summoning stones. I ended up throwing some on brown because people were like, hey, you should go show what it does. But yeah, all these do is, as we've mentioned in the past, if we go and open these up, they're essentially just a gem key based on the specific color. So for example, if we open this, this will end up giving us essentially 2 gem keys of troops, but it will be of a specific color, in this case green. So we'll basically be opening up 2 green gem keys. So if we do this, we get an ultra rare higher, which is a Tesca, and we get another one and Dragon Moth, and as you can see, they're both green and both an ultra rare or higher. That's basically what the summoning stones do. For newer players, they're probably worth it quite a bit, since nothing else in the weapons category is really worth it. Now that I've unlocked all the weapons, I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do that more often or wait for them, or not quite sure exactly how we're going to go around doing that. But yeah, I have nothing else to spend them on, and we're starting to get a reserve now, or at least on some colors. We have 0-0 there, but all the other ones are going to start building up now until they eventually add more content here. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. They did say that they're going to buff or at least rework how summoning stones work in the future. They said something. They're doing something different with summoning stones. So that will occur. So do keep that in mind with these things. So there is a possibility that they could change in the foreseeable future. At this current moment in time, it actually is worth it if you're a newer player to open them. As a late game player, I would probably just say to save them. There isn't much need to really bother with them. All right, well, let's go through Giants. And let me go through all the chat that I'm not reading at the moment. Let's see. You like to see when I lose. That's funny. Yeah, I can't win all of them. It will happen. Especially with how random some aspects of the game are right now. Some battles, depending on what you're up against, can come completely down to luck. Okay. How do we do this? Say we poke. Go for the kill. That was supposed to be an extra turn. Well, that plan already failed. Let's see. You updated to 3.15 and you got a 4-time surge first move. Really? I have not gotten one yet. Are you on mobile or PC right now, or console? I did see some people saying that it still wasn't doing it correctly. But as far as from what I've seen, it was working perfectly fine. I was wondering why I wasn't getting burned. It's because we're stunned. I was like, please, get burned already. He's like, oh, oops. That's why you need like an Infernus or something. It'll guarantee that they get burned immediately, and you don't need to worry about that. Oh well. Well, we'll go... did we leave the Skull Distract there? I think so. Well, he didn't actually go for it. But luckily he's... Never mind. I was gonna say he's blind and never hits the right target, but then the skull ended up picking it up for him. In fact, we lost our Jarls pretty bad, as that is a pretty core troop to making this team work. Not going to be the end of the world. We'll just go throw that down, get an extra turn, surprisingly. Double yellow isn't really needed. There's almost no yellow on this board to try to use. We'll move that over. This gold is sitting there. Looks like we'll take it, so we'll take that. Let's see. Oh, are you going to be saving your diamonds now that you have everything? Yes and no. I'm saving them probably for double autumn imp because I'm going to be needing double autumn imp. Other than that, I'm pretty much just going to be saving them for... well, I do need to save some to make sure I have a reserve for when they add the inevitable, probably going to happen, of a new mythic troop for craftable. Kind of like what Xenos was. Oh, I can almost guarantee they're going to add another one of basically him in the near future. Or maybe not near future, but in the future at some point. Because they even said that they're going to be expanding the system in the future. So there's a really, really high possibility that we will be needing more diamonds for all that kind of stuff. So am I going to be saving them? Kind of. I will probably pick up 2 autumn imps the first time I see autumn imp as a available option. Other than that, I will probably, after I pick up my double autumn imp, save all of them for whatever the next mythic will be. And then from there, I would have to decide what I want to do with my diamonds. Yeah, my first game plan for them is get a autumn imp. Or 2 autumn imps, I should say. Because that's going to be the hardest thing for me to really obtain as of this current moment in time. Unless we happen to obtain it in the next, like, 4 days. But that would be almost impossible because it is done. There's no need to actually open up keys within the next 4 days. There's no new content being released. So yeah, I'm not getting autumn imp, apparently. Unless they accidentally leave it in the drop table. That's the only way I could still get autumn imp. If they somehow manage to accidentally keep autumn imp in the drop table until, like, until probably the end of October. They're not going to do that, most likely, though. That'd be a pretty big mistake on their part if they manage to do that. Because it's supposed to be autumn imp only from August till September. And then once October hits, it's supposed to be spooky imp from October until November. What is a good team this week? As far as for the giant thing, my favorite team to use so far is go to a week 1 trophy and use this one. The Yarrow Fire Mantle with triple fire giant. The triple fire giant, the purpose of this is to use the fire link on it. And then we end up racking up a lot of gold this week from the fact that we're getting the 500 extra gold for every single battle that we do. So over time, that's really going to rack up to a pretty substantial amount of gold. So right off the bat, we'll just keep getting Yarrow up and everything. Move that down, then get the brown up the top. Just keep poking for manas. Come on, the main color I need is red, and I can't even get myself a red. There we go, move those yellows over. That will be the kill. Now we can start just doing everything. Oh, of course we missed the extra turn. Let me go for him so he doesn't get to do anything. Oh, of course you miss. Yarrow, the consistent misser. Case in point as to why I never use Yarrow on a regular basis or any of the multi-gem spawners. There we go. And that is match. That is way beyond match. But yeah, that can rack up quite a bit of gold. Generally, that would be quicker, but 2,828, that is definitely not too bad, and we do get the 500 bonus on that. But yeah, just constantly doing the 1 trophies this week is probably going to... Oh, no, not the refresh I meant to do. I meant to refresh over here. But yeah, just doing this, trying to find like a really weak one. We could probably do most of these if we really wanted to. But yeah, we probably should soon. We're not getting ultra weak ones, surprisingly. Well, we'll just go with this, I guess. But yeah, that's going to be a really good way this week to gain a lot of gold if you're interested in that. As far as just teams to counter what's being used right now, I would say Queen Map Corvash related teams are probably going to be one of the better ones to use, mainly because a lot of people are running double wisp, and a lot of people are running extra turn spam. As you can see, even lower level people are realizing how good extra turn spam is. Alright, well, throw this on you since you're going to be annoying with those yellows. Speaking of those, it's about to get it soon. He's not using red, surprisingly. He must not have Nobbin Brothers. The only thing I could think of. So we'll go throw that down. Fix up our reds. Throw down that poke. You're already going to die to that. So don't need to worry about it. You'll just die in general. And move that down. Throw down the triple damage. Dead. That one down. Another one dead. And that's all of them. Guaranteed you get frozen on this team. Yeah, it is really annoying getting frozen really quick. Oh, there's another weak one. But yeah, like this team right here. Let's see. So should we go the Corvash route? I almost feel like just doing Justice team on it, mainly because Kraken gets the last poke on it. Let's just go run Justice. The Kraken, Valkyrie, Justice Queen Mab. 2 can play the freezing game. So essentially what we'll do here is just try getting Valkyrie up. Oh, that was easy. And then from that, we just get a huge amount of mana somewhere. I see the brown. Are there any other really viable options? Green? Sure, let's go green. So we'll get that. Throw down on Skull. Throw down another Skull. Throw down another Skull. We did not get all the mana we needed. Throw down on another Skull. This is still our first turn, by the way. Extra turn spams. In a nutshell. That was our first turn win. Haven't seen one of those for a while, mainly because Freeze has been around. But then again, that wouldn't have any effect on winning on first turn. But there we go, first turn win. Yeah, Justice team. They can't freeze you if they never get a turn. Win in one turn teams. You can actually do the same thing with Alchemist Hellcat, Double Goblin Rocket, if you can get it up really quick. It wins before the enemy can even do anything. Alright, I need to worry about the Scion right there. When don't you have to worry about a Scion? Scion's always a pretty big threat on any team that's used on, assuming it's first slot fully traded. When it's not traded, and it's actually pretty easy. If it's not in first slot traded. But when it is very annoying. As we can see right there. As our example. Well, that's fine if he takes a skull right there, as long as we can get a nice Valkyrie down. And we do indeed get such. Throw that down on Skull. Not much of a Skull, but let's see. Move that down. Move. What else do we need to move? Yellow? I don't want to just take a blue. I can't drop it though. Now we'll go for yellow. If he skulls. Oh, he does get full mana off the skull though. Ooh. Because that will allow him to justice us. Speaking of not justice, Scion us. Justice on the brain, because we're using him. Okay, so skull number 1. We need more than just that, though. Can we not get a green or something? We'll just take that skull. Get some Valkyrie man out of it. Green or purple? Where are you? There's purple. Take that one. Oh! He had 1 HP left and he has death. Good job. Well... We'll go throw Valkyrie down. It's not going to matter too much, though. I'm not used to actually dying on anything when we have a Justice there. Which is why I wasn't expecting the true damage to actually kill. Wasn't paying attention to his current HP. Fail, fail, fail. Okay, so we'll go and just move that up. Get the manas we need. Just lost using Troll, Kraken, Kraken, Mab. I think you might need to try going for a quicker loop then. If you're still losing to them. Oh, 2 dragons? Wait, how did you lose that to dragons then? Unless they revived a bunch. They should be able to beat dragons. Unless they were using an impervious last slot. That's the only thing that could really counter out that. If it was dragon related. You cast Forest Troll with 9 on board and nothing ever works. Yeah, normally 8 or higher is generally enough for the trolls. For the most part. To go try doing... Isn't this basically the same team that you just mentioned? Kraken, Forest Troll, Kraken, Queen Mab. Let's see if we can actually do our trolls and see if they land or not. With troll-related teams, you generally want to wait for 8 or more on the board. You can go a little bit further if you want, but just to make sure it has a better chance. But generally, 8 or higher is the sweet spot for it. You did say that at that point it didn't end up working for you, but we'll see what happens. Oops, well, we already got frozen. That's pretty bad, as that is one of the core colors that we really need to not be frozen. We'll go double that on purple. Nothing else. At least we're not current. Oh, yes, we are. I was going to say, we're not frozen on purple. Oh, wait. Yes, we are. It's like, oh, never mind. Oh, I'll go take the skull poke. Wait till this kind of cleanses off. Come on, cleanse. Go. There we go. Elma Grim, do your thing. 1. Only 1. It's like 1, and that's it. And kill it out with the Infernus. There we go. You cast Troll on 13 and it didn't get it. We casted it on 18 and didn't get it once before. That was back on the previous AI, or not the AI, but the previous like anti-gem spawning thing. That was like for the 1 month when the combo breaker was just way too high, to just being absolutely ridiculous. Luckily, it did not last for long, but there were points when we were throwing nearly 20. Like 20 being on the board, and then throwing down something like a troll, and then somehow still missing. It was insane. Okay. I'll just go in Furnace here. We'll wait a turn. He doesn't have freeze or anything, so I'm not as concerned. I guess we'll go for it. 1 mana off, though. Nice, nice. Very nice. Double the purple. And down it goes. I love using Elmagrim. Still probably one of my favorite troops to use. Impervious, attack reduction, and infinite loop, and full AoE. Has a little bit of everything. Help Tacet, he's drowning and missing troll on 18. No, it normally doesn't do that anymore. I think ever since they made that change, the highest I've missed with, I think, was 12 or 13 or so. Somewhere around there. Now if we do an 18, it'll pretty much have a 100% chance of landing. For a little bit of time, it didn't, though. But they ended up fixing that. Or at least on PC Mobile, they did. But console should be working the same way as PC Mobile these days. Let's throw Elmagrim first. It's almost guaranteed to miss. Oh, never mind. Wow, those actually landed really nice. Now this is pretty much guaranteed as well as a miss. And that one does. Go double the purple. 17. Now if we would have missed something like that, that would have been pretty bad. Take those purples. Another one. Yeah, we're missing a 12 spam onto a 13 board. Which is somewhat reasonable depending on where they are. You don't want to hear it? Let's see. Yeah, generally, if you're running a forest troll, you run it in first slot so it can get entangle. So you can use it up against Scion and stuff like that. You want to hear what? What did you say, Jay? I don't know what you're referring to there. Also, hello, Nickton-san. Hello, this is Age. Is there a good Impervious team to counter the Fire Giants? Like an all-Impervious team? I don't think you would want to go all-Impervious. You'd probably want to go a full anti-burning team, not a full Impervious team. And if you were to run something like that, you would run mainly all Daemons. There are a lot of really good Daemons that have immune to burn. A Gorgolfa Moloch combo that we actually run, actually is kind of funny. I don't know if you have everything for it, but the team I normally use for all my Guild War Yellow days is 75% immune to burning, which is kind of funny for this event week because it works out pretty well. It's Gorgolfa, which has immune to burn, Moloch, which has immune to burn, both on their first trait too. Amnesia, all three of them, first trait, immune to burn, and the Famine's the only one, and you could easily replace them out with something else, possibly something with immune to burn. But yeah, if you have a Moloch, run Gorgolfa Moloch. That team alone, if you happen to have that, would be all you need. They're first traits, so they're a little bit easier to obtain, and that would be enough basically to counter out the Fire Giants. Not only do both of them utilize the mana that you get from a Hero Fire Mana missing, so every single time he misses, you get their mana into these two. Both of them also have fireproof, so you wouldn't need to worry about the Giants poking them. So a Gorgolfa Moloch combo, ignore the other two, but a Gorgolfa Moloch combo would basically be enough to counter that if you needed to do so. No, you meant the Ellie part, as you've wasted everything for him 2 times now. Ouch. Well, wait till he gets craftable then, unless you're going to be focusing on a Ferris instead. The next Dragon event's probably going to be for a while. He just recently came, so it could be a little bit before he rolls back. Also, I always say don't ever waste too much when it's event key. Whenever it's a event key related mythic, it's normally not good value to throw keys at it unless you still need the legend in the kingdom to be mythicked. That's the only time when it's actually worth doing it. Like, let's say, for example, you still needed a mythic Hero Fire Mantle. it would be okay to throw down keys this week to try to do that, because you would have a chance of getting Jotnar. But once you actually get a mythic Euro Fire Mantle, there's no point in actually throwing down more event keys, because the chance that you would end up getting a Jotnar is ridiculously slim, and you're basically getting no other good drops. You're wasting like 99.9% of your drops. Well, maybe not that many, but over 99% of your drops are going to be completely useless cards that you don't actually need. What else do you need for being level 1,250? Well, I guess that would be pretty helpful. At that point, you would want to have, if you were that high of a level, 1,250, the 3 mythics you would really want to have are Famine, Elamagrim for infinite looping, and of course Farish Ra. Possibly multiple Farish Ras. Those are the core 3 that you'd really probably want. There's a few other ones too, like Amacia and stuff, but those aren't really that core. They're kind of just really nice kind of gimmicky troops for Guild Wars, because outside of Guild Wars, most of them don't really do much. Okay, so let's go and throw that one up. Move that up, move that down, move that up. Whoops. Board moving all over the place. I made a couple mistakes during all that fail. But if we go double the purple, hopefully that'll land. Yes, Elamagrim, go. And it should be infinite. Not if we miss. End your turn, end your turn, end your turn. Stop. Hey, you just got a gem. Lucky him. Free gem. Okay, I need to get another attack off before he Dawnbringers. Luckily, he is not wanting to Dawnbringer, which I am perfectly fine with. That was a lot of darkness. Is that enough damage to kill? No, it doesn't look like it. That is, though. That is way more than enough. You're missing 2 mythics? Oh, and one of them is Elamagrim? Oh, ouch. Well, what's the other one, then? You said Elamagrim. What's the second one you're missing? Oh, there we go. Tier 2 Guild Wars. I mean, Guild Wars. Tier 2, or why did I say Tier 2? Bracket 2 PvP, I guess. The bracket system in PvP. That's something that you might need to look for into in the future. There is absolutely no bracketing system for this game, for the most part. Almost everyone is in, like, the top possible PvP rank, because it takes less than an hour for late game people to really reach it if they were diligently trying to do it the entire time. But realistically, it takes the average person probably about 3 hours to complete all the way up to rank 1, which is ridiculously short amount of time relative to pretty much every other game in existence. It's a system that they have updated about 2 different times, but they never really got it like fully fleshed out, I feel. Though it is a AI-based PvP system, so that changes it quite a bit too, compared to like player versus player. Like real player versus real player. There we go, one more battle, we'll do the last of it. And it's against Revenge, with what other than a... Oh, this was the team that someone was mentioning earlier. That was really being really annoying. The Forest Troll Wisp, Kraken Queen Mab. All the core things to make you want to rage quit. The full ensemble. Well, we'll go throw down the brown, and we already missed, and now he'll start doing all of his crazy stuff. We can get some value if we deny his greens. The problem is we don't actually use green. So all I did was feed him a perfect board there. So there goes Kraken. He will devour because I didn't put Elamagrim into the back. We'll move that over. Okay, he went for Wisp. We'll go for another Forest Troll. I think we lost. Let's see. Will we lose? No, he didn't devour yet. Still have a chance, so we can go for that. Skull? Yeah, Skull, because we can double brown. If he can cleanse, that'd be great. Nope, we lost. How do we go about this? Take the Skull? Yes, because that'll be enough to kill. Okay, we cleanse on another one. We're still frozen on red and purple, but not on brown, so we can get away with this. So we did get away with it. Nice. And now we can brown into his Skull. At least get something done. Please unfreeze. I know you just got frozen again, but come on, unfreeze. We'll take another Skull. 1 HP. You better die to that burn. There we go. Alright, we have a chance here. A very slim chance, but a chance nonetheless. Problem is that the next Elamagrim we do will 100% chance miss. Yep. Yep. Okay, well that's match. We lost. We could try playing it out, but that is very, very unlikely. We don't get any extra turn benefit either. It's not like we can keep looping with him or something. Nope. This looks quite over. Go move something like that. Come on, give us a skull somewhere. At least let us get one poke before it kills us out. Oh yeah, we're not even unfrozen yet. And now we're dead. Wow, we're died to like literally anything it wants to do. But yep, we lost to the same thing. It's tough out there. Annoying teams. And our defend team made up for our loss right there. When are you going to try Dawnbringer Yellow Day? I did. I already did do that once. We could do it again at some point. It wasn't really particularly good. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't worth constantly doing. That is for sure. But yeah, we did do it at least once for one battle. I just haven't bothered doing it again since that one battle. Yeah, we could definitely try it again, maybe next week or something. Try a different team with it. I don't even remember what I used the first time, but I know 100% for sure that we did do it at least once, just to mess around with it. Yeah, we'll try it again. We can't right now, though, because we kind of already did the Yellow Day. But we could try finding something. Maybe we'll get some new troops that will synergize with it, too, eventually. For Guild Wars. Okay, well, throw down the purples. Get that double, get the other brown double. Elamagrim. Double purple. Now, why can't you do this every battle? Elamagrim. Come on, let me cast another Elamagrim. You missed. And Infernus for the kill if it lets me. No, it won't. Double the brown. Nice. Elamagrim. And dead. Oh, I love it. I love it. And there we go. Rank 1. Let's see, how far are we down on the leaderboard? Let's take our guess right now. If we go click leaders, how far are we? I want to say 36,000. Let's go with 36,000. Ooh, kind of close. 28,897. Wow. How much do we need to get on the leaderboard right now? Let's guess 9,000. Oh, I got it. Now that one was really close. Yeah, I said 9,000. I was, well, obviously I wasn't going to say a number like that, but I was only 13 off. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Exactly 9,000 is what you need to get on the leaderboard, so I was right. I'm starting to get better at guessing it, based gauging on how far the week has gone so far. I believe you need almost like 23, 24, maybe almost 25,000 nowadays to make top 100 by the end of the week. It just keeps going up every single week by a very small amount. The reason this keeps happening is because everyone on the leaderboard keeps getting used to having to push slightly further to get on the top 100, and this indirectly keeps moving how much you need every single week, because every single person who's used to getting on the top 100, who wants to still get on the top 100, needs to keep nudging slightly further every week, and just gradually over time, just going to get used to doing it, and will, in result, make the score higher as time goes on. That you actually need to get on. Plus, there's more active players will be added to the game over time, which is another factor. I will just throw that down. Elamagrim. Also, for newer players that come to the game, it normally takes them a little bit of time to get a good team before they can make the leaderboard. Generally, you need to be about level 100 before you can start making a leaderboard. And at that point, you would need a really, really good team to be able to do it. But if you do have a really good team at that level, you can just absolutely crush through everything that's around your level range. What's the magic 2? Wait, want the magic bonus 2? From what? Why not mech or archer, Bridget? Oh, for what team? You're working on fully trading Titan class, so when you get Dawnbringer, you can start with half mana. Oh yeah, that would end up working too, so you can get the +5 plus the half mana. But yeah, the main reason for that would be just to make sure that you guarantee get the half mana while still getting the +5 magic, and you'd still be able to get the stat line as well. Oh no, never mind. You wouldn't be able to get the stat because you would need to set yourself as giant, but you would still end up getting the 5 magic onto the weapon, which is quite substantial on a Dawnbringer, since that's technically 20 damage overall, assuming the entire enemy team is still alive. You found an awesome around 45 damage all enemies, and the barriers mean take less damage. Higher score Guild Wars. Wait, what are you trying, or what are you going to try on the yellow day? Probably Gorgoltha, Dawnbringer, something. Gorgoltha is almost always the choice, just so we have a solid tank line. But yeah, similar to that of the Forest Guardian, which sometimes gets used on yellow days and very occasionally on green days. You can use barrier-related things to prevent yourself from losing points, because anytime you take damage, you do end up losing points in Guild Wars. And the more damage you do, you actually gain more points. One thing to note, which is a little bit of a high, or a little bit of a risk, or it is a little bit stronger, but a little bit of a lower score. Whenever you use true damage, you technically make less points in Guild Wars, mainly because it doesn't care about if you kill them. It cares about how much damage you actually do. And with true damage, since you're hitting through all of their HP, you're technically doing less damage to them. And for the context of Guild Wars, you actually will be earning less points using a full true damage team compared to a full physical damage team. The only exception would be if you happen to win excessively quick with a full true damage team. This also applies to things like Devour and Deathmark, both of which count for 0 damage, even though they instantly kill your enemies. So do keep that in mind as well when you're running in Guild Wars. It's one of the reasons why you don't normally see me running like some kind of weird Great Maul team or anything like that. Also why I don't use Deathmark at all anymore in Guild Wars. Really, with how many things they added with immunity to Deathmark, there's almost no point in ever using Deathmark anymore. Particularly when they added all the undeads. Every single undead in the game now has immune to Deathmark, which is like 40 troops right there, somewhere around there. That's on top of all the troops that have Impervious, as well as all the troops just in general that already have the Warder trait. Also, it's only Tuesday, and we're already 1/3. Wait, not 1/3. How to maths? 2/5? Yes, 2/5. It's only Monday, and we're 2/5 done with the current Guild War thing. Wait, that is correct, right? Yes, that's correct. 2/5. Math, how does it work? Yes, we're 2/5 done. Fail. Do I have Fairish Raw to make getting those souls quicker? Oh, yeah, never mind. That question wasn't to me. But yeah, does anyone else have any other questions? Because I believe I'm going to be wrapping up for tonight, so if I missed anything or anything, feel free to leave it in chat right now, and we will definitely make sure to go and do it. Other than that, we will be back tomorrow, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is an hour prior to now tomorrow, to go back with our Guild War battle, do the dungeons, answer questions, mess around with stuff, have fun, all the normal stuff that we do every night. And of course, we have our our Friday and Saturday streams that we'll have starting around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so we'll have those. And I have nothing to do this Saturday, so we will definitely be doing it like we normally do. The last 2 Saturdays, we did have to cut it extremely short. Actually, last Saturday, I had to completely cancel it. But we will be back with those on Saturdays for now on. One thing to note is I believe redeem codes are still broken, so there is a possibility we will not have redeem codes. If they do work, we will be handing them out, but if they don't, then there's nothing I can really do about it, unfortunately. But assuming they work, we will have them. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for coming down. I'll see you all later. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Best of luck with everything, and I'll see you all later. See you tomorrow night. Goodbye, everyone.